Okay, you've been clamoring for a gun video. You got a gun video. First, I want to say that I am not a gun expert. I am a shooter. Been shooting most of my life. All of about 7 years of my life, I have had a gun in my hand. I love guns. I'm a reasonably good shooter. And but if you're looking for expert advice, by all means, seek expert advice. I've just got some common sense knowledge on guns. But by no means am I a firearms instructor or anything like that. And you know, so it is what it is. So if you're looking for a firearms instructor, you're looking for an expert, go find another video. Anyway, I get a tremendous amount of mail from Europeans, and most of it has the same theme. One, I'm the luckiest guy in the world because I'm an American and I'm allowed to have firearms. And two, they're always telling me, you know, they wish they could have a firearm in their home for self-protection. And one European told me that he was allowed to have a couple of antique firearms, but he wasn't allowed to have the ammo for them. So, you know, a gun without ammo is a club or a paperweight or whatever, but it's pretty much useless other than that. It got me thinking. Now, I do not know that this is your solution. I do not know, but it's something you should check into. At one time in the United States, back under the Clinton administration, things got a little rough for gun owners. In fact, it got downright ugly. Some cities were passing ordinances regarding guns and put restrictions on guns. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people think every American has the right to own a gun, and we should under the Second Amendment, but there are restrictions in place. Most of those restrictions dealt with what's called modern firearms. Well, this, my friends, is not a modern firearm. Looks like a modern firearm, but it's really not. This is a Navy Colt revolver. It's a .44. It's a kit gun. It's made by a company called CVA. I built this gun, 16 years ago, 17 years ago, maybe 18 years ago, a long time ago. I probably haven't shot it in 15 years. It's a cap and ball gun. You basically, to load this thing, you pour your powder in each one of these cylinders, put your wadding your ball in there, and you crank it down with this, okay, and you load, you know, all six chambers, and then on this side you put your cap, or some people might refer to them as a primer, okay, and that's it. So there's no self-contained ammunition, all right, but it's a safe gun, you know, if done properly, it's a safe gun. And it's a great gun. And I know it's a .44, but do not confuse that with a, say, Magnum .44 Clint Eastwood thing. No, I would put this on par with about a .38, and it's reasonably accurate anywhere in your home. If you're going to use this for home defense, you're going to be this is going to be a very accurate gun for you. It's always going to be single action, which means every single time you shoot this gun, you have to pull back the hammer and then squeeze the trigger. Now, obviously, this gun is not loaded. This gun has not been loaded in 15 years. So every shot, just like that, and you have 6 of them. Okay, which, you know, a lot of people, it's actually a safety feature if you think about it, because you're not going to accidentally squeeze the trigger. Okay, you're going to have to actually pull back the hammer to make this gun work. But it may get you around your gun laws. Now, I do not know, but it's something I would definitely check out. You can load this gun, and now some people say you can keep it loaded for 6 months. I think a lot of that depends on humidity and the quality of the powder. I would say I would feel pretty comfortable with having this loaded and in my nightstand at my house, say, for 3 months. And then, so every 3 months you need to shoot it. Well, you know, and if you're going to have a handgun for self-defense, you should be shooting this thing anyway. Now, I will tell you, one of the downsides to black powder weapons is they're a bitch to clean. I don't know any other way to put it. They're a real pain in the hind end to clean. But it's one of the things you're going to have to do. And also too, even with some of the more modern powders like Pyrex or something, when you shoot that first round, actually about the second round, you've got a pretty good cloud of smoke in front of you. But listen, people use these for a very long time and defended themselves successfully. They will get it done for you. I like to say that. It will get it done for you. They're not hard to make. I made this gun in probably a week, took my time. It's pretty self-explanatory, and there's really good instructions. CVA puts in really good instructions. This one could use a new bluing, but you know, I don't know that I'll get around to doing that. And it was fun to make, actually. I actually enjoyed myself. Now, hopefully the lighting in my garage will allow you to get a good look at this. If not, you know, I'm sure that you can either Google it, and there may be other videos on YouTube with the Navy cap and ball gun. But for my European friends who are envious of me for being able to have firearms, look into this. This might work for you. You can mail order it, put it together, and for once in your life, be able to defend yourself. So you wanted a gun video, you got a gun video. Hopefully it works for you. Remember, if you're looking for expert advice, look elsewhere. If you're looking just for some common sense advice, I'm your guy. Anyway, I will see you soon. My next video will probably be a shout out video. I owe that to a lot of people. There's been some really good subscribers of mine, very loyal people. Anyway, see you soon.